Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and I have got the ultimate Veve comic collection that you could go after if you got the big guns, if you got a chance to get some big gems and big future gains. This collection is pretty much the pinnacle, in my opinion, about what you could go after on Veve, right? So I'm going to talk about that in just a sec. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show you the prices of what these cost and this kind of unofficial collection, right? And I've been doing this with, slightly lower level versions of this comic. I've been collecting of these comics as well because I can't quite get to the top, but maybe you're one of those people who can, and it's always great to dream, right? So anyway, if you do like the video after you watch it, just hit like. That would be great. And please comment down below. What I want you to do is I want you to tell me how many of these that you actually own. I own a few myself, but I want to get to all of them one day. That's the dream. So please comment down below. And also let me know if there's any others that you think I might have missed, right? You can follow me on Twitter as well. I will follow you back, and we can then keep this conversation going. And also, if you look at the ticker down below, you'll notice that if you join my channel as a member, you will get a free Drophead NFT. And we do real world comics that I give out as prizes, as well as Omi and stuff. There's utility. So you're going to want to join my channel as a member as well. That would be awesome. So let's get into this. Oh, this is a lot of fun. You really want to have some goals. If you're in Veve, you want to look into the future, and you want to look at stuff that could have massive gains for you down the line, because these prices are really good, and you have a chance to get your hands on some of these, at this particular time, if you can, right? This is September 2nd, so these prices will change, but let's get into it, everybody. Silver Age power. Now, if you don't know what the Silver Age is of comic collecting, that's the time period in the 1960s, basically, which has all those amazing first appearances. Now, I've done a couple videos on the commons, right, of this collection that you have on Veve that we currently have, but this is the ultimate right here. If we scroll down here, you'll see it's the secret rare collection. Now, this is absolutely probably the pinnacle, the top, the best you can get right now on Veve. And, if we do add more comics from this era, which is kind of like the 1960s, somewhat into the early 70s by some people, but I cap it off around 1970. That's how I do it. But you can go online, you can check it out. There's, it's around this time period. If you go after these alone only on Veve, you will be doing amazing. Now, there's other great comics from the Bronze Age, that's kind of like in the 70s and stuff, in the early 80s. And then, there's the Copper Age, which is like 80s and stuff. Then there's the modern times, right? There are great first appearances on Veve as well. But if you're looking for a collection to put together, check this out. These are the secret rares of the biggest comics that we have. Now, let's look. I put all the prices right here. And the crazy thing is that right now, if you had 45,000 or so gems, okay, because these prices change daily, you could actually get this entire collection. Now, just to put it in perspective, okay, Marvel Comics 1, which is up here in the corner, in case you can see it, that has reached lofty levels of close to the same value here. And so for the price of one before, you can now get all of them. Now, some might think that this is a bad thing, but this is an amazing opportunity. Now, I own a few of these, but I don't own like some of the top at the very top row. The only one on the top row that I own is this one right here, the Doctor Doom first appearance, which is Fantastic Four 5. And I really try to get to the other ones on the top row, but I do own a couple on the second row and a couple on the bottom rows as well, but not a ton, right? I only own, I think, about six of these or so. So I'm really going to try to focus on these. This is my goal over the long term here in Veve. Right now, if you can get to Amazing Fantasy, which just dropped, and we can zoom in a little bit right here, you can see this is Spider-Man's first appearance is going for about 15,000 gems at the moment, right? And then Marvel Comics goes for about 11,000. And you can see Avengers 8 is 4,300 and Fantastic Four 5 and on and on. You can see the prices right here. Now, I will be tweeting this out today if you want to have a look at this list and you want to just keep it on your computer or wherever on your phone. Just for reference, I will be tweeting this image out so you can check it out. But look at these. These are all the best first appearances of all the major comic book heroes that we have basically in the world today that we have on Veve. And there's going to be more. They're going to add more. Whenever they add a Silver Age comic, I would highly recommend you going after it. Now, check out down below here. This is the most recent one we got, was the first appearance of the Abomination down here in Tales to Astonish. And this is sitting at like 85. Now, this is a really expensive comic in the real world. All of these are, and that's why I think it's absolutely amazing that if you own them. Now, I know that it might be tough to get to this level, okay? It might be really hard to go all the way to the top and get the secret rare, but you do have other rarities here. And so I'm going to show you what I did, and I talked about this a bit in my previous video as well. I'm going to scroll down. Now, this is actually the same group of comics, but actually in the commons, okay? So these are the original covers. So this collection is way more highly attainable. It's about 1,030 gems to get one copy of all of these. So if you follow me on Twitter and stuff, you'll know that I've already done this collection. I've already put it together. I've actually done 2 of each. I've done a second run, okay? So this is another slightly like this is like the common person's version of the secret rare, the ultimate collection, which is this one up here. This is the ultimate, right? This is absolutely amazing. It's super huge, like I said. So if you can get to this level, you are doing absolutely amazing. And think about this. The value of these over time in Veve will just skyrocket. I have no doubt about it at all, because these are the top comics that we have. Now, there are a few others like Miles Morales' first appearance and a few others that are really astounding as well and should not be discounted. But this is just a fun, like, unofficial collection. Now, like I said, I have a full collection of the commons. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work my way up. Okay. I'm going to work my way up. So the next focus that I have, and I've tweeted about this and I'm showing you this as well, is the uncommon collection of the exact same comics. Now, if you look at these are also really awesome as well. And there's some really good key ones in here with alternate covers. You can see Avengers 8 has that alternate cover. You can see X-Men 4 has got the Scarlet Witch, the ultimate color, and Tales of Suspense with the Black Widow. Those are my first targets that I went after. But you can see this is the uncommon level. So you do get more Master Collector. These are way more rare. And the funny thing about this collection is that it's cheaper than the common cover at the moment. This is only about 800 or so gems, and you can grab all of these. So this is a really neat collection. I'll show you my progress. This is my progress as of September the 2nd on the uncommons, because this is my next goal. You can see I've picked off all of these right here, and I do tweet these out, so please follow me there. That's for sure. So you can go after this collection as well, which is also really good just to have. I think if everybody had one of each, that would be amazing. But going back up to the ultimate, this is the top of the line right here. So like I said, everybody, if you're in Veve for the long term, there are opportunities that are in your face all the time. Now, I'm not saying that everyone will be able to do this. The amount of people that will be able to put this ultimate collection together is very, very few. I mean, the only 200 or so people could actually do this, because there are comics in here where there's only 200 of them. And we know that some people own multiple of those. So it's really less than 200 people, probably maybe 150 people in the world could actually put this ultimate collection together. So will that be you? Will you be one of those people? I hope that it will be me one day. It's going to be tough, but I'm definitely going to try to get there. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Happy collecting.